Hey, boys and girls, moms and dads, welcome to our Reading Fundamentals Phonics lesson all about the long I sound. So the long I sound, we are going to talk about actually 3 different ways that we can make the long I sound. So remember, we have 5 vowels. Our vowels are A, make an A, make an E, make an I, O, and then U, okay? 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. And now the vowel we're gonna work with today is the letter I, okay? And the letter I makes 2 sounds. It makes the I sound, like in igloo, that's the short sound. Today, we're gonna do the long sound, which makes the I sound. So it says its name, like in ice cream. Ice cream, okay? But we've talked about how the long I can make you can spell it 3 different ways. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna practice, we're gonna look at all of the different ways that we can spell it. So I'm gonna use our board right here, and I'll set it here if I need to, so you guys can see, and I can always write on the board if we need to. I want to get a good spot for our light right in there. So you guys can see, I'm going to have to set it right here, guys, so we can see it. All right, so you guys can see that we have the long I. So we have the I sound. Let's see. Let's try to get good spots here. All right. So we have the I. The other way, there's 3 ways. Remember 3 ways I told you. One way is like this. I with a consonant and then an E. Okay, so let's do the word ready? I'd hide. So it's not going to be a short I sound. This E is silent, okay? This E does not say its name. This E makes the I say its name, okay? We don't even hear this E at all. It is a silent E. So this is where we have that long I sound. Because there's another vowel there, it's helping the long I say its name, okay? So in this case, we have a consonant. The blue letters are consonants. The red letters are vowels. So we have a consonant, vowel, consonant, and then this is the silent E, okay, at the end here. And it probably would be using one of these ones. We've got different colors here. So it's there, we can see it, but we can't hear it, okay? So that's one way to make our long I sound. So we would have a consonant, a vowel, consonant, and then that silent E that we can't hear, but it's helping that I say its name, okay? So another example, let's do another I, long I sound. Let's do, how about this one? No. Let's do, we could do this one. This is the first one I was thinking. We could have done the other one, but it's a name and I wanted to do a capital, which we could. We could do that one too. All right, oh, we lost a letter. All right, ready? Here we go. So we have, what letter? We have a K. I was hoping this would work a little bit better tonight. There we go. All right, K. Which sound does the K way? Kai, with the I, long I, and then the T, right? So this E makes that I say its name. So it is kite, kite, okay? So we have kite here. All right, let's grab the letter that we dropped on the floor. We dropped a little S here. All right. So the other way, so there's another way. So it's an I, consonant, and a silent E. That's one way to make a long I sound, okay? The other way that we're going to talk about tonight is Y, okay? So sometimes we see Y at the end of a word, and it can make a couple different sounds. one of the time, last week, I believe, or a few weeks ago, we did Y and it made the E sound, okay? This time, we're doing Y and it's going to make an I sound. So Y at the end of our word is going to make the I sound this time. So we have B, I, B, I. So this one now makes, this Y makes the I sound. B, I, buy. Okay. Let's try another word. Let's try this. D and an R with our Y. So we're going to sound out the first two letters. Dry, dry, dry. What's the word? Dry. Very good. All right. Let's try another. So these words here have the Y at the end, but they make the I sound, okay? So let's do F and an L. We have two consonants that are going to blend together, just like that DR. They blend together. So this is fl, and then that Y makes the I, so it's fly, fly. Very good. F-L-Y, fly. And you guys can go ahead and practice. You can practice saying the words. You could also practice spelling the words and coming up with sentences for your word. So I will fly the airplane. All right, let's put these letters back. Let's come up with a couple more. So I have my little list over here. So we're going to do this one. We're going to do T-R. We're going to blend them together. Remember, two consonants are going to blend together. So it's tur, and then that Y makes an I, so it's try. Very good. We can even put this like above it, like that. Y is making that I sound, okay? Try, try. That's our word, try. All right, this word, we may have practiced this with some of our other words. But this word is, this WH makes the W sound. W. So it's not W-H. It goes together and it goes W. And then here's my Y at the end that makes the I sound. So it's Y. What's the word? Y. Very good. The word is Y. Excellent. All right. So these are our words that, a few of the words, there could be other words, but these are the words that we're going to be practicing right now that have the Y, the long I sound spelled with the Y, okay? So we had a few of those. Go ahead and practice those. Practice spelling them, practice saying them, write them down in many different ways. Write them on the chalkboard, write them with a marker on a piece of paper, write them on the sidewalk chalk, write them or spell them with your blocks or your letter cards. So many different ways to be practicing your spelling words. And sometimes we just have to know which words have a Y, which words have the I with the vowel or with the silent E, which words have the next rule that we have here, which is going to be the IGH. Sometimes we just have to practice these words, okay? Our letters and vowels make a lot of different sounds, and we just have to keep practicing to know which words are spelled a certain way. So this long I, remember, long I can be made with the IGH. All right, here we go. IGH today. All right, here's the next one. All right, so this word or this vowel team, okay, when this isn't really a vowel team. This is a team with vowels and these other letters, okay? The I here says its name and the GH are silent. You don't even hear them. So let's practice one, all right? Let's do this one. Ready? You know what N, what sound does N make? And then we have this IGH, but it just says I, okay? So it's I, night. What's the word? Night. Very good. Now, this word, night, means like it's dark outside. It is now night time. Now, if we put another letter in front of it, which I don't want to confuse you, but you guys may think of like, oh, well, when I hear the word night, I might think of this night. And that night, this KN also says night. However, the K is silent. We're going to get to that later. I promise you, I'm going to teach you all these rules. But KN, the K is silent, so it's night. But this is night, like a knight in shining armor, knight in castles, okay? All right, so let's go back to our night here. Remember, that IGH just makes the I sound. All right, let's try this word. We're just going to slide up the H. What sound does H make? It goes, huh. So, huh. And then remember, this IGH just says I. Huh, I. And we might think like, oh, hi, how you doing? But this word, H-I-G-H, is how high can you jump, okay? So again, we have words that sound the same. Those are homophones. They sound the same, but they're spelled different. They have different meanings, okay? And again, we just have to practice how do we spell these words. So this is I. IGH makes that I sound. Excellent. All right, let's try with an S in front of it. All right, so what's this S say? What sound? S. And then this IGH makes the I sound. S, I, sigh. Remember, you can always break it up into groups, right, of how to sound it out. And sigh means like, oh, do we have to today? Of course you have to. We have to learn. We have to have fun, right? Let's have a good time learning and practicing today. All right. So then the next one we're going to take this R and we're going to take that T again. All right. So now again, we have 3 different sounds because the IGH makes one sound. So we start with the R and we say I, t, right. You see how you it does make the I sound, but it's right, it. You hear that it at the end there, right. Very good. All right, let's take this R away and let's go back to this word. We already did this word, but we'll do it again. We're going to replace it with an N. And what's this word again? Night. Night. Very good. Night, like nighttime. Now, if I replace that N with an M, what is that word? Can you tell me? Let's see. Can you sound it out? Might. Very good. I'm going to pick up this book with all of my might. Okay? Might. Very good. There's other words that have the IGH, but we have these 3 ways to make this long I. So we have the I with the silent E. That E is making the I say its name. Okay? We have the Y by itself at the end that makes the long I sound, like in buy or cry. And then we have the IGH. And that IGH, that GH is silent and makes the I say its name. So it's I, like in night or fight. Okay? Again, practice. That's how you're going to. You have to practice writing them. You have to practice saying them, and you have to practice spelling them out loud, written down with your blocks, playing with your brother and sister, spelling them out to mom and dad while you're in the car or while you're eating dinner or lunch, and just keep practicing. That's how you're going to be a great speller, a great writer, and a great reader. Have so much fun learning about the letter I and practice, practice, practice. I cannot wait to see all that you are learning. Remember, see each moment as a chance to learn, create, and have fun. And if you guys like this, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe below and reach out if you're looking for more educational videos just like this with EduPlay Learning and Miss Christine. Bye, guys.